So Alex, a 0-0 draw at Chasetown today. It's a difficult place to come. I don't think we've won here for 8 years, something like that. You've got to be pleased with the performance, especially given the week that you've had with injuries and player availability problems.
Yeah, I thought the performance was superb. First and foremost, I think it was better than Tuesday. I thought there were a lot of plaudits flying around on Tuesday, but I think we were applauding something that we need to be good at anyway. I thought today we matched that levels, and we also looked dangerous going forward. I thought we looked really good, and we've probably had the biggest moments in the game, barring one where they've skied it. So no, the performance was superb. We've had to deal with quite a lot this week. Obviously, George's injury, a couple of other injuries that came out of nowhere. Really, Isaac's travel problems this morning, just sort of compounded. We didn't get a signing in time yesterday as well. So you're sort of thinking that the world's against you leading up all week, and then we pull out a performance like that. And to be fair, I were a bit disheartened on Tuesday because I thought it's another game at home without scoring. It's another game at home drawing. This is a tough place to come. I'm not sure, but I think they're not far off 100% record here this season. I know they've won the last 3 years without conceding, so it is a bit of a fortress for them. And I thought we should give a really good account of ourselves.
You said about player availability there with Isaac having travel problems and obviously George's injury, and then Finn being a big one that missed out today. But Paul Day came in and did a really good job and made saves when he had to. No issues. Good performance.
Yeah, PD's known script all pre-season, all season. It was something we highlighted in the summer that we needed a good number two to come in and be willing to have the number two shirt effectively. He's been able to go and get games with Shelley through the season, which has suited his home life, but it's also suited his football. But I think at the same time, he'll tell you himself, working with Johnny week in, week out must be one of the best keeper coaches in the league. It's allowed him to be sharp, and I thought PD looks definitely not out of place at all. Yeah. But we knew that was going to be the case with him. Really, really pleased for him. With regards to Finn, it's a bit of a flare-up with Finn. Probably the turnaround from a Saturday, Tuesday into this week, it's quite hard. So we'll see. We'll assess it for Tuesday coming. I'm hopeful, if I'm honest, of having Finn back in. But if we don't, we don't. Then there's no two ways around it. We have, and I've made this point a few times, we have built a squad at Mosley for the first time in my time. I truly believe that we've got 18, 19 players that at any given point, any player can start and any player can play to the best of their ability. We are lacking going forward at times. We are lacking goals, elements of it, but what we're not lacking is heart and fight, and we're not lacking effort. So for me, PD's probably just epitomised the entire squad and their mindset and belief sort of from August to now so far. So yeah, really pleased for him to get his clean sheet.
You make a point on the squad there and having that many players. I can't remember us ever having used 5 subs in the past, and you brought them all on today, and they've all made an impact on the game today as well.
Yeah, I tried. To be fair, Ginny and Harvey, I tried getting on earlier. We saw a weakness. Well, we saw an opportunity to attack on the right hand side from right back, and G's got in twice, and all Harvey does is comes and replaces G doing that. I thought Obbs tired, but then Obbs could tire, and then he could have little flick where he's come inside and nearly got us a goal. So again, it's and I know that Ginny specifically and possibly Harvey, I know that they're frustrated at minutes, and likewise others, I know that they're frustrated at minutes, but they come on and make the impact. I thought Joe Birch came on and done really well. I thought Isaac came on and done well. So yeah, again, it's a 16-man squad today, and all 16 lads have been involved, and there'll be a couple back more on Tuesday, and no doubt we'll need the same effort and work rate that what we showed today on Tuesday.
We spoke about the elusive word that seems to be avoiding us at the moment, which is goals. So I guess on Tuesday you were a bit critical in terms of we didn't maybe create as much, and didn't force the keeper into making saves. Different story today in terms of we had that quality, we created some chances and just didn't finish them. Is it coming?
I hate that. I'm sick of that phrase. It's coming, which it could be, but it's not here yet, and I'm just not sleeping at night yet. So, yeah, it is. Yeah, I've been interested in Sean's goal back, the one that disallowed. That looked quite harsh, because I thought it got a deflection on the way through. I'm not entirely sure he were offside for it, which we don't score enough of them scrappy goals. Yeah. Simple as that. So I'd be interested in seeing that back. I thought Reece had a shout at the end where he's got in between the defender and the keeper, which never felt like it. We're going to give anything for it, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, he's touched him and he's gone down. So G's had two really big chances from everything that we've worked on in training on Thursday. Was how we can create chances from wide. And I really feel that the first chance he's taken, if he hits that across the keeper, it's a goal. He's just hit it a bit central. Obbs has then had the chance in the follow-up, and you need the follow-up to go in. So we've had three really big chances and a disallowed goal. I think that's more than what they created. Is it coming? I don't know. It's the answer, but it definitely is coming. It definitely is coming. I think the difference from now to the start of the season, where we probably had a bit of a dry spell of goals, then the difference is that we're really creating consistent sort of periods of pressure. So the start of the season, I don't think we had periods of pressure. I think we had chances. If that happened, do you see what I mean? So we'd be playing a game and then create a chance. Whereas now I think we're having periods of pressure where we're building and building and building, and then once you keep building and there's a bit of resistance there and something will give, and we are creating the chances. So we just need people to step up and be match winners. There's no two ways around it. And I'm open. There's a bunch of lads in there that aren't happy about keep drawing it, and they're truly not, and they're really not, and they're ambitious and they're hard working and they care. It will come. There's no two ways around it. We're hoping that the signing that we brought in will be another signing that will give us another option. And we need to see where we go. We need to see. We're not the type of club that can be the finished article in August. And we've spoke about this quite a lot, that we can't be the finished article in August. We haven't got the resources for that. So we have to build as we go. Yes, we'd like more points on the board than what we've currently got. But the goal difference probably tells a story that we're tough to beat, and we can, on this day, when it does click, we can go and cause teams bother. We just need to do it consistently. And I think what we've done over the last 2.5 games, take the first half at Trafford, which wasn't good enough, but the 2.5 games we've ran and created the chances to score. We just need to take them. There's no two ways around it. So yeah, I'm not massively worried about that as such. I think there's a massive improvement from the start of the season. We're just sort of getting the same outcome.
And then we move on. Tuesday we welcome Bury to Seal Park. Massive game in terms of profile for the club and for the community to have a game like that on at Seal Park. But obviously it's a team who have been flying in the league. I think they've lost today, but right. will bring a completely different challenge. How do you get the players ready for that?
I don't think you need to. Rightly or wrongly, every team in this league will raise their game against Bury, and there's no two ways around it. And they'll say it themselves that over the period that they've been in the league below us and this league, they'll know full well that every game will be hard for them. But no different. To Mosley on a Tuesday. Every manager that's come to Mosley this season has said, it's a tough place to come, and it always is. It'll be tough on Tuesday for them, but it'll be tough for us. I suspect it'll be a really good MPL game. I really do. The crowd's really good. It'll be really healthy for us. There's no two ways around that either. I'm just hoping for a really good game. And if they've lost today, I don't know if that helps us out or not. I'm not entirely sure. I'll be fair with you. But yeah, I think it's good. Like you said, profile for the club's really good, but at the same time, they are a team in our division, and they're a team in our division that are in really good form. We're not in as good a form as what they're in, but we'll show the heart and the fight that we showed against Lilywhites, that we showed against Chasetown today, that we showed second half against Trafford, and hopefully get 3 points and stop drawing.
Thanks, Alex.
Cheers, Nathan.